Jude Thaddeus is one of the least known apostles of the New Testament. Often confused with Judas Iscariot, the betrayer of Jesus, his story has been overshadowed for centuries by that association. However, Jude Thaddeus holds a unique role in Christian tradition, being recognized as the saint of impossible causes and an example of quiet and persevering faith. But who is Jude Thaddeus? Why is he so rarely mentioned in the Gospels? And how has his devotion grown over the centuries? Jude Thaddeus is listed among the apostles in the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, and Luke, as well as in the Acts of the Apostles. He is referred to as Thaddeus or Lebbeus in some translations, which may mean courageous or kind-hearted. These nicknames were likely used to distinguish him from Judas Iscariot, whose name became synonymous with betrayal. In John 14 verse 22, he is also referred to as Judas, not Iscariot, when he asks Jesus a question, showing his curiosity and desire for understanding. The silence about Jude Thaddeus in the Gospels is intriguing. Apart from his one recorded question in the Gospel of John, he does not have any significant dialogues or actions described in the narratives. However, this silence does not imply insignificance. Jude Thaddeus serves as a reminder that not all followers of Christ play prominent roles, but that does not diminish their importance in God's plan. His only recorded statement occurs during the Last Supper, when he asks Jesus, "Lord, why do you intend to show yourself to us and not to the world?" John 14 verse 22. This question demonstrates his curiosity and growing understanding of Jesus' mission. Jesus' response emphasizes the need for love and obedience as the way to know God. This brief but profound exchange highlights Jude Thaddeus as someone attentive to Christ's words and eager to understand his message. After Jesus' ascension, Jude Thaddeus, like the other apostles, became a missionary, spreading the gospel to distant lands. According to tradition, he preached in Mesopotamia, Syria, and Armenia, where he faced significant resistance. He is often associated with Simon the Zealot, another lesser-known apostle, and the two are depicted as missionary companions. Jude Thaddeus is widely venerated in the Catholic and Orthodox churches, where he became known as the Saint of Impossible Causes. This devotion stems from the belief that he intercedes in desperate situations or when all other options seem exhausted. His association with impossible causes may have originated from the obscurity of his earthly life, positioning him as a symbol of faith for those who feel forgotten or hopeless. This devotion also reflects his strength as an intercessor. Over the centuries, stories of miracles attributed to Jude Thaddeus began to spread, enhancing his reputation. Churches dedicated to him emerged in various countries, and he became one of the most popular saints in Latin America, Europe, and beyond. He is often depicted holding a medallion with the image of Jesus, symbolizing his closeness to Christ, or carrying a staff, representing his role as a missionary. Tradition holds that Jude Thaddeus was martyred for his faith, possibly in Persia or Armenia. According to accounts, he was killed with blows from a club or axe, tools that frequently appear in artistic representations of the saint. His martyrdom reflects his unwavering dedication to Christ's mission, even in the face of severe persecution. Jude Thaddeus is also traditionally identified as the author of the Epistle of Jude, one of the shortest books in the New Testament. This letter is a warning against false teachers and a call to persevere in the faith. In just 25 verses, Jude exhorts Christians to defend the truth of the gospel and remain steadfast, even in times of spiritual challenge. The letter reflects Jude Thaddeus's courage and conviction, traits that defined his life and ministry. The legacy of Jude Thaddeus challenges us to look beyond prominence or fame, recognizing the importance of serving God with humility and perseverance. Although his name was obscured for centuries, his influence on the lives of millions of Christians is a testament to how God uses each person uniquely in his plan. Jude Thaddeus's story also reminds us of the power of intercession and hope. His association with impossible causes is an invitation for those facing moments of despair to trust in God and prayer. His example teaches us that even when our lives feel small or insignificant, we can make a profound difference by remaining faithful and committed to Christ's message. Jude Thaddeus also highlights the value of communal faith. He was part of a diverse group of apostles, each with their own unique traits and stories. Though he did not hold a leadership role or gain significant visibility, he contributed to the collective mission of spreading the gospel. This reminds us that God's work does not depend solely on charismatic or visible individuals, but also on those who quietly and persistently fulfill their calling. The modern popularity of Jude Thaddeus reflects the connection many people feel with his story. He is a saint who represents hope in the face of challenges. His life serves as a reminder that perseverance in faith can lead to powerful transformations, both for ourselves and for those around us. He teaches us that even when our actions seem small or invisible, they have eternal significance when done in obedience to God. Today, thousands of faithful turn to Jude Thaddeus in prayer, seeking his intercession in difficult situations. He symbolizes that we are not alone in our struggles and that through faith, we can find strength and solutions to even the most daunting problems. His legacy is proof that God chooses the humble and the forgotten to accomplish extraordinary works. As we reflect on the life of Jude Thaddeus, we are invited to embrace our own mission with courage and faithfulness. Like him, we may not always be recognized or remembered, but our actions, done in the name of Christ, hold immeasurable value in the kingdom of God. If you liked this video and want to know more about the characters that surrounded the life of Christ and formed the rich biblical story, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and send this video to your friends. Turn on notifications to know when new videos come out.